All right, we're back.
That was pretty cool.
With our we're back with our new coffee mugs too. Yeah. Somebody actually wrote in and noticed we had new mugs this morning. So thanks to the folks at Edgecombe Potters.
Edgecombe. It's their whale tail mug.
Yes.
Really cool. The handles are like a whale's tail.
Yep.
And really pretty glaze on all of them.
And the coffee tastes especially good.
Yes, my tea does as well.
Yes.
And my nothing does.
Did
I scare you?
It looks nice though.
It does. It does. I'll actually have water in this shortly.
Very good.
I'm not a coffee drinker in the morning. It's weird. I don't know. I'm strange like that.
Well, Todd,
just, that's,
should we go down that road?
No, because the show would go till noon.
Yes.
Well, it might. Anyway.
Did you get your kid a dog yet?
Oh, jeez. Can we just go one day without somebody's? I go to the grocery store now, and I'm like in the vegetable area, and a woman came up to the other day. She just yelled from across, like from the fruit area, "Hey, get your daughter a dog." Like everybody knows now. They're not getting one, folks. I'm sorry, Lila. Someday you can have your own. All right, this is my best estimate for cutoff times, end times of this storm. It actually happens really soon across far southern Maine. It takes about noontime, Lewiston and Augusta, 3, Bangor, 6, northern Maine. So northern Maine, you're going to see this storm with you all day long. Caribou, for instance, snows from start to finish. Snow totals, fresh list. Ryan and I put this together. Raymond, 8.2. That's the most that we've seen so far. New Gloucester and Auburn, about 8. Newfield, 7. York, Cumberland, 6. Winterport, 7. Fairfield Center, 6. Clifton, 7. That's a little east of Bangor, and we're now starting to get some sleet in the greater Bangor area. Old Town, 6. Orono, 6. Bangor, 5. 5 inches so far. Radar shows a lot of snow through the state. The radar is being fooled in a few spots, not being fooled across the south, where it is raining Portland down through Saco. Notice, though, this back edge flying up through York County right now. That's why I say, for southern Maine, this is pretty much over. You go inland, it's colder. While we might be getting some sleet and are in many spots mixing in with the snow, it is going to be a slipperier drive. Along the coastline, it's kind of sloppy and slushy, but inland where it's colder in the 20s, that's definitely icier and snowier and slipperier. Down the coastline we go, mid-coast and Penobscot Bay. You see a 32 in Rockland and Vinalhaven, Castine 29, Belfast 30, but Bangor just 25. But again, some pockets of sleet are mixing in. I've got a feeling these darker shades of purple right in here and back over toward Otis, these are areas of sleet. So they're getting as far north as Bangor and Augusta and Lewiston. North of town, though, this is all snow. Some pretty good bands setting up right now in southern parts of Aroostook County around Holton and Hodgton and back to Millinocket and Island Falls. And again, snows all day long. The storm is transferring energy to the new low down here near New York City, and then it'll slowly move through the Gulf of Maine. As it does so, it's going to continue to chip away at this cold wedge of air over northern New England. For the most part, it's a loft. That's why it refreezes before it hits the ground as a sleet pellet. But along the immediate coast, we're successfully doing it there too, and that's why it's just plain rain, and we've got the slop to contend with. So it is going to be an ugly and slow morning commute, but by the middle of the day, we start tapering, as I showed you, completely over across the south, ongoing through central, eastern, and northern Maine, and we've got this potpourri of colors: snow, mixed, and plain old rain for the coast. Good news here. Temps hover around 32 all day long. If you want to leave it on the driveway and on your front walkway, you can, and it's not going to be a block of ice when you get home. It will, though, start refreezing overnight. We won't get a flash freeze, but by tomorrow morning, I expect lows around 25 or so. So that means things will harden up again. 3 o'clock over for Augusta and Waterville, and then by 4 and 5 o'clock for Bangor. Northern Maine about 6 o'clock. And by the way, it looks like we're actually going to see a little bit of brightening and some sunshine late in the day. So I've got to continue to move these contours north as the morning moves on. This is additional snowfall, and we're looking at less than an inch, if anything at all, for all of southern Maine, including Portland. Maybe another inch, inch and a half, Lewiston through Augusta, about 3-ish for Bangor. North of Bangor, that's where you start to get into some heftier totals, especially in places that are going to snow all day long. There may be an additional foot for far northern Maine. Tomorrow, Valentine's Day, the sun's back. That's kind of cool. Good looking Valentine's Day. We've had years, recent ones, where there's been a snowstorm, and that kind of really put a damper on the evening plans, going out to restaurants and things like that. But this year looks great. Should be no problems hitting that reservation. Friday morning, a little snow to start the day, changes to rain. I don't expect much accumulation, but there may be like 1 to 3 across the north and an inch or less for the coastline. We'll keep an eye on that. Rest of the weekend looks real good. Marine forecast, gale warnings are up. Seas 10 to 15 feet and east winds 20 to 25 knots. They're a little gusty at the coastline right now, though, howling out of the east. It's going to be a messy morning with snow and mixed precipitation, even a little rain for the coastline, but the afternoon so much better. Your evening drive home will be smooth. It really will be. Tomorrow the sun's back, highs between 30 and 35. A period of rain and snow on Friday, but eventually getting up to 40 degrees. And look at this awesome weekend coming our way. No frigid temperatures. Things look real good. We'll have a lot of sunshine on both Saturday and Sunday and highs in the 30s so we can get out there and play in all of that snow. So